Hello everyone and welcome to this new video today. We will show you how to replace the screen of the iPhone 13 Pro and 13 Pro Max.
We offer you a 10% discount with the code YouTube on all spare parts on our worldhightech.com website. Take advantage of worldwide delivery, and our customer service is at your disposal by email and telephone.
Hello everyone, today we will replace the screen on one iPhone 13 Pro. So it's the same as the 13 Pro Max. It's not the same screens, but it's the same way to change it. So the screen is broken. It still turns on. While on some there are marks, sometimes there are lines. So that means replacing the screen. So that's one iPhone 13 Pro. Here is the new screen. So it's touch screen, LCD display with its flex. So this is one original reconscious screen. With the screen, we offer one toolkit. So you have all the necessary screwdrivers, suction cups, and everything to make the repair. We recommend to replace the seal, because when you go to open the phone, the original seal will tear oneself apart. So if you don't want to have dust or moisture inside the phone, we advise you to replace it. You will also need a hairdryer or one heat gun. We'll have to heat the screen to take it off. We will check the model of the phone. So we go to Settings, General Information, iPhone 13 Pro model name. You have the model number if you click on it, a 2638. Here, you can recognize it like that. If you have one 13 Pro Max, you can follow this tutorial because it's the same procedure. The 13 Pro Max screen is one little bit bigger. So we will start by turning off the phone. We put the pieces aside. We take the screwdriver and we will remove the two screws on each side of the load connector. We will heat up the screen so to soften the seal. When the phone is hot, we will take the suction cup. We will come to stick to the edge of the screen. You can moisten it one little bit if you want. We pull it. If the screen has cracks, the suction cup will have difficulties to cling to the screen. So we can either use the suction cups, then we use the pick once we have the opening, or else you can use the small pick directly. So we insert the mediator. We leverage, like this, and we insert the pick to take off the screen. We are careful not to insert the pick too deep. To avoid tearing the flex. So the flex are on the side. There is the flex of the screen here and the flex of the proximity and brightness sensor here. So the phone opens like a book. We can put the screen like this. We take the trowing screwdriver and we will remove screws that hold metal plates. So we pay attention to do not mix the screws. We can take one small clamp if necessary, and we remove the plate. Then we will start by disconnect the battery. So it's a security. We disconnect the flex from the screen, and we have one small flex left to disconnect, but it is protected by the metal plate. So there are two types of screws there. There are cruciform screws, this one, and then it is tri-wing screws, the 2-1 series. So we are careful not to mix the screws. We put it aside the metal plate. We disconnect the flex of the proximity sensor, and the screen is free. So here for now, the rest of the phone will be put aside, and we'll have to recover this flex that is not provided with the new screen. So we already removed the 3 tri-wing screws. We remove the small metal plate. The flex here is glued, so we will heat up with the heat gun. Then we take the pick, and we will pass it under the flex to take it off, so we are careful. This flex is still fragile, so we go slowly so as not to destroy it. Here it is. We will take the small flat screwdriver, and we will come pass it under the flex to take off gently. So what you see, gold color, it's the microphone. So it's one secondary microphone, and the others are sensors. So we pass under them very slowly to take them off. Here is, the flex is free. So there are double-sided adhesives on it. We don't need it anymore, the old screen. We take the new screen, and we put the flex back on it. We put back the flex. We glue it back on. Here it is. We will put back the metal plate. The 3 tri-wing screws. Here it is, everything is okay. Then we'll take the rest of the phone. So there is the seal. It is the one black thing all around the frame. We advise you to change it. One time it is taken off. Finally, the phone is open. Generally, it tears, it sticks less well. So we take the flat screwdriver and we'll scratch all around to remove the adhesive. Here it is. When that it is clean, we will take the new seal. We remove the first protection. So you have one marker on it. It's for the front cameras. So we get caught in one corner. And we come to place the seal. With the flat screwdriver, you can come and apply the seal. You can come and press it so that it can be placed correctly. When it's done, we can therefore remove the first protection. We take the new screen. So we'll plug it in. Same for the fleck. We reconnect the battery again. And we will make one ignition test. So we don't click the screen. We make one test already to see if your failure was due to the screen. And then to see if everything works. The protective film will remove it at the end, so here it is. The display works correctly. We also test the tactile function. So there is no display problem. Everything is good on the other side. We will turn off the phone again. And we'll finish the repair. So we had the metal plate which passes behind the flex. And we will put the screws back. So remember that on the right, it was the cruciform screws. We take the second metal plate, and there we had 3 tri-wing screws. You can lengthen the screen if you want, to free your hands. Then, one time everything is plugged in, we will be able to remove the protection of the new seal. And we'll start from the back. We remove it very slowly. Here it is! We come to reclipse the screen, first from the top. We reclip slowly on the sides. So we are very careful not to press in the middle, because otherwise you will break the screen. It will fit correctly anyway. When it is fitted, we will put back the 2 screws. So on each side of the charging connector. With the Torx screwdriver, We turn the phone back on. So there any way when we had checked that everything is okay. Now the repair is finished. The protective film can be removed. And now the phone is fixed. Thank you for watching us, and see you soon for new videos.